Well, the tire had a slow leak, and what I did was I looked around, I soaked it in a tub, and I found this nail. And I've got it taken out partially, but you can tell how long it is. So chances are that's where the slow leak is. And he didn't want to replace the tire, so we're going to try to patch it from the inside out. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the valve stem, and I got a little valve stem tool here. And just take out the valve stem. And just let the air out. Okay. There we go. And that's gonna let the air out nice and slow. There we go. And then we're gonna break the tire down by breaking the bead, and we'll take it off of the mount here. Okay, off the rim. All right, I got it set up to break the bead. There we go. And that's all done. Now what we have to do is we have to flip it so we can break the bead from the other side as well. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, I flipped the tire over, and now we're going to break the bead from this side as well, and then we'll take it off of the rim. Okay, so just push, and depending on how tight this is, sometimes you got to go a little tighter. I gotta make it a little tighter than that, I guess. My bad. All right, there we go. So it doesn't move that much, and then right underneath the rim, and push down on it until that bead breaks. Almost. There we go, just a little bit more. Oh, that's almost done. I'm going to try to get the tire off the rim. Let's see how well this works. I'm going to have to flip it over and get it off on the other side, because this side is too deep. You can tell that's way deep, but at least I broke the bead. So I'm going to flip it over again. Put it on this side. Okay. Spacers. And then the lockdown piece. Okay, let's see how this goes. I know I broke it. Okay, there we go. And really, I'm just going to put some water on it to lube it. Get the hook on the other side, and then just make sure that's tight. And then get it out of here, like so. Sometimes it's more work than it's worth, okay? But let's get it off. Alright, I had to use two tire, but the bead still looks good. And if you can see in here, where can you see it? Where is that nail? Yeah, look at that. Can you see it? It's completely through. So that was definitely the problem. And it's all rusted on the inside. So let's get to patching this tire, okay? Thing we're going to do is finish pulling the nail out. And so we're just going to pull it out. Okay, like that. And it went in sideways, so that's kind of interesting. And then that's the hole. We're going to stick a reamer in there, okay? So hold on. So I have this buffing wheel. I'm going to try to get it in here and buff around what I think is the size of the hole. And I'm going to go back and forth in two directions, and I'm going to go this way and that way, okay? So I don't know if you're going to be able to see the whole thing, but okay, that looks pretty clean. Take my little scraper here and make sure it's clean. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to measure it with my piece. It's going to go in there, so I might want to clean up that area just a little bit more over there. This area looks big enough on this side, but I'm going to go a little bit more on that side. Over here. I don't know if you can see that again. Oh shoot, focus. Focus. Yeah, so I'm going to do the other side a little bit more over here, see? Because I don't think it's gotten enough buffing on this far side, so. There we go. I think that looks good. Now we're going to clean it out. I'm going to use a little bit of air and a little bit of cleaner, a little bit of brake cleaner, and we're going to clean that out. There we go. A little bit of brake clean, just to clean up the stuff. And wipe it down quickly. Look at all of the, this is when all the fibers are out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna apply some of the glue. Oh shoot, can you see? I hope you can see. Right? You can still see, right? I hope you can still see. I mean, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit of air and blow that out. What I like to do is I like to take some of the cement. Okay, and first I'm gonna coat the whole area that I think I'm gonna apply. Okay, and then I'm gonna coat the reamer with some of that cement, and I'm gonna ream that hole out from this side, so I get a little bit inside the hole, if you will. Okay, so let's put a little bit more. Put a little bit more cement on there. And let it dry. Make it nice and tacky here. Okay. Looks good, huh? Okay. So let's do for the cement. We'll let it flash over just a little bit, okay? And we'll be right back. Okay, that looks tacky enough and dry. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the peel off of this. Okay, and I'm gonna shove it through. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip the tire over here and pull it out. Okay, so let me do that now. All right, now what I gotta do is I got a roller. I gotta roll that out. There's my roller. There we go. Get a bead roller, and then I'm going to press and roll that out. So, there's a little bump here. I don't know why, but it shouldn't be. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to take this film off. Yeah, so I'll take this covering off, this layer of plastic off, like so, if I can get it. And then we're going to put another layer of sealant on it. So I'll take that off, like so. And then we'll come back over it with some of this, which is the sealer. And this stuff works pretty good. It's like almost like a rubber cement, somebody described it. So we're just going to coat everything around it, around the repair. There we go. And let that get a little hard too. And then we just got to go and remount the tire. And then what I'll do is usually I'll just cut off the end here. If you take a look, we have the end of the plug here. Okay, and then just take a wire snips or something and just cut it off, and that's all you're gonna see. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Thank you.